So X, you got a list of stuff we're gonna go over. Let's start with the good. What do we like about the show?
All right. Well, I will save the obvious for last because that just needs a topic in its own.
Right.
But the first thing I thought that was really surprising and very exciting I wouldn't say surprising, exciting, is the new Halo that is coming out. I think that's perfect for the Xbox. That's then that whole franchise that is there, because I feel like that system really needs a heavy hitter that comes out. Once again, you got multiplayer, you have your couch co-op, you're going deeper into the story, you have a co-op campaign. These are things that we're starting to actually miss in gaming completely, and it's nice to have that come back. The next one, I guess we're kind of just hopping straight. Oh, I'll go Square Enix. This one got me, Final Fantasy Origins. So now, the reason I think this is cool is because you're dealing with an origin story. This isn't, hey, Final Fantasy 7. This isn't a 13. This isn't a Lightning. This is going off in a new way, and it looks gorgeous. And something that I like to see at E3, they actually had gameplay with their cinematic trailer. So it's not just a cinematic trailer and, hey, you may see what it looks like one day. So I thought that was good.
That's cool and everything like that. I didn't think so much about that because I would rather just see Final Fantasy Remake Part 2. Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2. That's what I wanted to see. I feel like the other game, Origins, is kind of straying away from it and everything like that. But if they got the resources to make it, fine. But for that reason, I just didn't really want to pay attention to it. But who knows? Maybe when it's like time for it to come out, I'll be more interested. I doubt it because I want my Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2.
Yes. Yes, I know what you mean. And not only that, you had said something at the very beginning, and this is how I feel about Origins, right? You said, I don't know why we keep watching E3. It's because of hope. And with Origins, I have hope. That's all I have. The next one, this was cool. It's still an Xbox. Forza 5. Now, Forza 5 is taking place in Mexico, and when you just see it, it's gorgeous. Reggie, the way racing games are being presented now is they are graphical masterpieces, and this is exactly what this is. They had this great footage. I hope you could put it in there where they're like in Jeeps.
Xbox, so right on.
The next one, I think no one's gonna care about this, with the exception of me, Reggie. But and kill me if I'm saying this wrong in the comments, guys. And if I'm saying this wrong, type busting cheeks in the comments. Origami 2. You have me at Ninja. The second you see this game, it is great. It reminds me of Tenchu Stealth Assassin a bit faster. Little bit of
like the first one of that game. Okay, I had no idea they were making a sequel to it. Wow. Okay, right on.
Yeah, very, very, very dope. And then, you got one, Reggie, or?
No, we're just going off your list and everything.
Okay.
I only watched a couple that were interesting to me.
Okay.
I watched some that were kind of like lackluster, but as you go down the list, I'll just kind of respond.
Gotcha. So Reggie's not going to give a crap about this game. I actually give a crap about this game because it has something interesting here. New Mario Party for the Switch. He's got to say it. Say it. Go, Reggie. Go.
Hey, I mean, the Mario Party games are fun. It just, I felt like after part 3, man, they started kind of like dying out a little bit. But, they're still going strong. Obviously, they got a big fan base and everything like that. And it's always nice to see Nintendo still showing that series love, man. So just for that reason, I think that's cool.
Anything with that little Italian plumber on it will sell. But I think this is the big thing, Reggie. It's got online play now. So you want to play with your friends, you don't have to be at home, or you want to just go into a random game, you can do so. They're also going to compile, they said it's over 100 of the mini games of every single Mario Party together and put into this one. I think that's cool. Yeah.
That's pretty insane. Okay.
I don't see how this is a game that people that like the series will actually be bored of it. That's why I think it's a big deal. Okay. Going into the next one. Now, Reggie, we are collectors. This was made for us. The Zelda Game & Watch. I don't know if you saw this. Did you see this?
Yeah, I saw it, man. Look, when the first one came out, the Super Mario Brothers one, I was pumped for it. I really wanted it. And when I bought that thing, I started playing it. I was like, dude, this is so uncomfortable for my hands. I mean, why did I buy this thing? It's cool and everything, but when it comes to playing those type of games, especially on that nice screen, I feel like I'd rather play it on a TV, because my hands are big. I don't want to like be cramped up playing that thing. And with the Zelda one, like I said, it's cool, but do you really want it? I mean, most people will probably keep it as a showpiece. Like they're not gonna be playing that thing. So it is cool. I think they should have more games on them instead of just two.
It has. I think it has 4 or 3. I know there's Zelda 1, Zelda 2, and I think it's Link's Awakening for the Game Boy. That's all. Oh, and no, it does have 4. It has like the Game and Watch Zelda one where he's like catching shit and his arms look all weird.
Oh, okay. Well, dang. Okay, right on. But what's the price point? Probably around the same price the other one was.
I'm assuming it's around the same price. Now, Reggie, this is the important thing that we talk about. Scalpers are going to go after this, and they're going to be dumbasses again, like how they were for Mario, because you're going to see them in Walmarts everywhere. You're going to see them at GameStops everywhere. So,
man, you think the scalpers might learn their lesson from the Super Mario one, how that came out? There's still a bunch of those out there, so they tried it with that too. But
so I thought this was really cool. I thought it was really cool. You hit the nail right on the head. It is a showcase piece. I know I'm gonna buy one for my wife. She's a big Zelda fan, so yeah.
It hits the nostalgia. You know what I mean? Like I remember my mom bought me the Mario Cement Factory back when I was in 3rd grade. I still have it. And when I saw it, I just thought like nostalgia. Oh my God, I remember these. I want one and everything like that. But when it comes down to like sitting down and playing it, man, no way, man.
Oh, yeah.
So it's still cool. Nintendo's bringing that out. So right on with them.
All right. So next one, I think this is something that we both love so much, Reggie. Fatal Frame Blackwater. Holy crap. This was a surprise. I think this is such a great game and at a perfect time. Just to have something like this on the Switch, it brings a new generation of students. A new generation of, well, I guess they're students of gaming and horror gaming to this genre of just running away from something, taking a picture, and being legit scared. Imagine with your Switch being in bed with the lights out and playing this game. It's going to be great.
Yeah. And I was surprised to find out it was coming out for PS4, PS5, and the other systems besides Switch. I was surprised by that because I always thought that the Fatal Frame series would be perfect for the Switch. You know what I mean? Like that'd be the perfect system to have it on, but they're expanding, which is cool. So I would love for them to kind of like bring like a trilogy out possibly in the future. We'll see if that'll happen. But honestly, I thought they were going to bring a new Fatal Frame game out for the system, but I guess they're testing the waters, which is fine because not a lot of people got to play Part 5. And good on them for bringing it out finally. It's about time. They should have did this like 3 years ago.
Right. So a game, Reggie, I don't think you care about. I don't even care about it really too much, but I know a lot of people care about it. Grand Theft Auto Zelda, aka Breath of the Wild 2. Okay. No, but for real, like this is really dope. The cinematic is dope. Adding more to the timeline and lore of what Zelda is. I think this is perfect for that fan base, Reggie.
Right on. I feel like I'm happy for the Zelda fans. If they like Breath of the Wild, I think it's a really cool game. I didn't really like the whole mechanic of the first game where weapons are breaking and everything like that. But once you get used to the system, it's a solid experience. But for me, I just feel like I'm kind of done with the Zelda games. I'm not saying they're bad or nothing like that, but I'm just kind of like moved on. But right on for Nintendo for bringing that out. Hopefully that comes out this year.
Unfortunately, it's not. It said 2022, but at least they're helping that fan base. Yeah, at least they're helping that fan base get their little fix in the meantime. I will say this, something that was pointed out to me. If you watch the trailer when Link is falling down, and Reggie, if you can, just like still frame this. Not Zelda, Link's hand, right? Link's arm is replaced with like a robotic arm. Just giving the Zelda fans more to talk about what is to come. What does that mean? Is Link? Is he now Raiden from Metal Gear Solid Rising? We don't know. We don't know. Is he the new Bionic Commando? We don't know.
That's hilarious. Actually, there's something I actually just thought of that I wanted to bring up to you. I'm not a big Smash fan, like Super Smash Bros. I like really past that game.
Right.
it is cool how they keep bringing new cool characters to it and everything like that. Even though I talk against like a bunch of DLC, but when I saw the Tekken Kazuya being I
Yeah.
couldn't. The nostalgia just hit me, man, because the whole thing of him like carrying his dad to the cliff and his dad,
Yeah.
and you're dropping Nintendo characters off. It was hilarious, dude. I thought that was really well done.
And I'll tell. I agree. That was super well done. And you know what? That would have blown our minds in 1998.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, you would have been like, "What?" And honestly, and anyone who's listening to this, please go back and watch how they introduced that little video on YouTube on how they introduced Kazuya into Smash. Because when it shows Ganon, he's dropping off Ganon in first, right? And when he's dropping off Ganon in first, the first thing I thought of, oh my gosh, this is Breath of the Wild. And I'm like, why is Kazuya there? You know? And you saw the ending of it, right?
He turned into a devil, I think it was, or something.
He turns into a devil, but he drops off one last Smash character, which is Kirby. And when he drops off Kirby, yeah, I know, right? Like super pink, innocent Kirby. Now Kirby, Sakurai's, homie, right? Kirby then floats up and like floats away because you can't drop Kirby off into anything.
Right.
He flies. So I thought it was great. It was really cool. I hope they come out with it. That's an amiibo I would like.
Right on, man. Right on.
And then last but not least, Reggie, the beast that saved E3, Metroid Dread.
Yeah, that threw me through a loop because I saw the trailer first and it looked like it was gonna be 3D. That's all Prime. I was about to turn away, and all of a sudden it cut to 2D action. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? And I saw Samus like running, and she's running from that crazy robot. And I was like, man, this has that fusion feel to it already. And I was just very impressed with it. I'm glad I stayed and watched it. And one of the best things about that too, I don't want to go too far ahead, but I love that they announced the release date for it. That pumped me up right away, man. The game is ready to go. But I think that was a saver for Nintendo because I felt like Nintendo was playing it safe at this event.
Well, I say we come back to Metroid. Are you ready for the shit list? I guess we can call it.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's get over with.
All right. So the downs of E3 for us. I'm just going to start off in one big umbrella. Capcom's presentation in general. That was awful.
They were trying to show that Ace Attorney game like it was like this big like I was like, what the hell?
Holy crap, it was bad. Yeah, they're like, we're going to show you. And I think they showed like 5 minutes of gameplay of that. And it was just like you're just reading text. It was bad.
I don't know what they were thinking about that, man, but yeah, horrible. What else?
The next was this. There's going to be fans of this. And remember, guys, when we're dogging on this, our opinions. Guardians of the Galaxy, they were just shoving that down the throat on every single console.
Boy,
and I was just like, first I thought it was Devil May Cry because it looks like a Devil May Cry game.
Right.
Hey, you're jumping around and all this stuff. And the other thing is this, the raccoon, Groot, the chick, I think that's about it. Yeah, the chick and the guy who's supposed to be a wrestler, and then like the main guy, all of them, like it's so much talking. The game is like little jokes after little jokes after little jokes after little. There's so much talking in that game. And it was annoying for me, Reggie, when I was watching it.
Yeah, it's annoying just talking about it. Let's move on.
Okay. Next, my opinion on this one, Reggie, I think we're going to differ here. Advance Wars, the remake for 1 and 2.
Okay. So
go for it. You go first.
I like the series a lot, and I'm happy that they're bringing it back. I know it's graphically different, but the gameplay will be pretty much the same, and it'll probably bring a lot of new fans into the series because hopefully if that game does well, maybe they'll make sequels, but I understand why some people might not like it too. So
I think my opinion is this. I thought it didn't look good at all. I saw gameplay of it and I thought it didn't look good at all. I do know the history of Advance Wars. I have played them on the Game Boy Advance. I own them on the Game Boy Advance. I think the thing is I was spoiled with Days of Ruin. Something that is very dark. There's a deeper tone to it. And it's not this kind of friendly tone that you see with Advance Wars 1 or 2. And like you said, with Nintendo, they play it safe.
Right.
All right. Ready for the next one, Reggie?
Yep.
All right. just my opinion. The Mario versus Rabbids. Who asked for this? Who asked for this?
Yeah, man, they started those. I mean, they actually that series has been around for years now, and I guess somebody likes it. But yeah, that's not really a highlight at all. Yeah, move on.
All right, next one, Metal Slug Tactics. I just feel like it's a bastardization of a series that you and I love a lot.
Yeah, what a wasted opportunity. I mean, I understand them changing it up, making something new, but for them to do that, they would have to bring something else out for us to like be familiar. Like if they brought Metal Slug 8 out or something like that, or some kind of like game very similar, then we could accept Metal Slug Tactics a little bit better. But just to come out with it like that and like, nah, I'm good. But
And
who knows? I might change my mind if I play it. Who knows? But I'm not like going to go out and like it's not going to be sought after for me. You know, it's not.
Right. And the other thing too, if they made a Metal Slug 8, there's not a lot of people that are going to buy that game. That's a very niche market, you know? That's me, you, and a couple of the people that are watching right now.
The name Metal Slug, you know, is I feel like it's up there with Contra. So, but still, a lot of those games over the years, I mean, they haven't come out in a long time, so a lot of people may have forgotten about it. I mean, the new generation probably doesn't know about those games. So, not all of them, but you know, like some of them or most of them, I would say. So, yeah, I agree with you, man.
And that's my list, Reggie. Those are the things that I said.
Okay.
Hey, you make me cry inside.
Well, I got one more. Well, I got a couple more that we could bring up. So,
ooh, tell me.
Limited Run had a presentation, and they showed. Man, it was funny as hell. They showed some games, and I thought it was kind of cool, but at the same time, not really because everybody has. Well, I'll go into that. So, Rondo of Blood, Castlevania, they're releasing it for TurboGrafx PC Engine. First time it's been released in America in English or whatnot, but so many years ago though, and people have made that game into an English repro already. See, so I don't think a lot of people will care. Maybe they will. I don't know, but I just feel like it's like 30 years later, almost like, dang man, does anybody really care? Like, what's going on?
So, question on that. You said they're making it for the PC Engine. Is this like a Hue card or is this a CD?
It's a CD.
Okay, I was gonna say, wow, but then that means don't you have to have one of those to play it?
Yeah.
and people already don't have that. Oh wait! Oh wow!
Well, it's for the fans that probably already have the systems or something they can play it on. I mean, you were thinking I don't think anybody's going to make those Hue cards anymore.
Right?
Yeah, that'd be a lot of money, or maybe it wouldn't. I don't know.
All right, so let me go deeper in this. So if you didn't want to play it on your PSP, if you didn't want to play it on your PS3, if you didn't want to play it on your PS4, download it off the store. I think it's also on Xbox. I think you can get off like an Xbox store or something that too. Maybe. Comes with something else.
You're thinking of the Rondo of Blood with Castlevania Symphony of the Night Requiem. Okay. I think that's what it's called. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm thinking about. All right. But yeah, you said it correctly. If you wanted a repro of that, you wouldn't have to pay. All right. Well, for, like we always say on this, in these podcasts, hey, some people like drugs. So there you go. There you go.
But here's one thing that I thought was hella funny with Limited Run. They announced the Plumbers Don't Wear Ties that they're going to be releasing. I don't know if you heard of that game.
I know. Yeah, I only heard about that game through, I think, how most people learned about it, Angry Video Game Nerd. But yeah,
I knew about it before that, and the game's hilarious. It's not worth the price it's going for now because there's like copies on eBay for $600, and that's insane.
Wow.
So Limited Run is going to re-release it, and I think that's pretty cool. They're going to release it as a digital and a physical. I'm going to go after the digital because I'm not really caring about having a physical of that game. But I thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, that's about it, man. I guess we'll close it out here. We kind of strayed off a bit, but that's how we always do these podcasts. So yeah, Nintendo Direct, E3 in general. I honestly think it's not worth it, but you think it's worth it because it gives us hope.
It gives us hope. And as gamers, sometimes that's all we have. Hope and extra dollars we don't need to spend on video games.